So I actually saw the Karate Kid from 1984, which is a double feature of the original movie and a remake of 2010, which is actually two movies that they doing before the new Karate Kid Legends movie, where we see Mark Ruffalo as a teen as he fights karate loving bullies with the help of his master, Mr. Miyagi. So here is the review. So the movie begins with Daniel Russo, played by Ralph Macchio, who was in the first three Karate Kid movies, including the Cobra Kai series, and now we'll start in the Karate Kid Legends, where he moves from New Jersey all the way to California with his mom, in which he met his first friend Freddie, in which he also met the handyman Mr. Miyagi, which played by the late Pat Morita, who actually is a World War II veteran. And at the beach party, we see Daniel meet with Ali. However, trouble has started when he met Johnny Lawrence, which he and his biker gang, who was in a karate class called Cobra Kai, as he already has started harassing Ali and beating up Daniel, in which the bully has continued with him pushing him off the ground of the hill. And we see how he met Mr. Miyagi and became friends, in which he goes to a Halloween party at school where he dressed up in a shower curtain, in which Johnny and his friends dress up in skeletons, in which he pour water on Johnny, which is Daniel, as they try to catch him and start beating him up again. Of course, Bobby, who actually is reluctant, tried to get him to stop, but he wouldn't until Mr. Miyagi rescued Daniel from the bullies, in which we knew how he took Daniel to the Cobra Kai dojo, where he confronts Sensei Kree and tell him to leave him alone, in which they challenge them to the All Valley tournament, which it gave them enough time to train, but if they fail to show up, the harassment will continue. And throughout the training, where it could be chores, Daniel had learned karate, said chores, but we saw how Mr. Miyagi revealed to Daniel that he lost his wife and child. And so they have formed a bond in which Daniel, at his 18th birthday, has now got the confidence to ask Ali out on a date and got one of Mr. Miyagi's cars, in which we see how his training is complete and he entered the tournament, in which at first was alright, but Bobby has broken one of his legs, causing him to be disqualified, in which Mr. Miyagi have decided to heal Daniel, knowing that he wants to prove that he can make a difference. As before, Johnny was presented the trophy, Daniel, who thought he couldn't compete anymore, had decided to show up and fight Johnny in the final tournament, in which they both got a tie. But since a Kree, which he actually instructed Johnny, who was played by William Sapka, which to sweep the leg, which is an illegal move, and he did, by which he have actually getting ready to finish Daniel, but Daniel, using the crane kick stands, and did a crane kick on Johnny, winning the tournament, in which earned the respect of Johnny. And Mr. Miyagi looked at him with proud look on his face, knowing that he has won. And that leads to the Cobra Kai series. Now I'm really enjoying the original Karate Kid movie, which I've actually seen it in my childhood, which is in the 90s. And of course, I actually enjoy it. However, I'm also going to review the Karate Kid remake as well. So I cannot wait to see the new Karate Kid Legends movie that's coming out on May 30th. So I can't wait. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the movie review. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime Godwin here saying signing out. Laters.